Hi. Hi. This is a video that I'm trying to get out into the general public with an understanding that it's a professional one and it's for the good of everyone to be involved, especially those that are chronically sick. I'm trying to finish writing or doing an audio visual of the life of being on both sides of the fence of chronic illness. And that goes from A through Z as far as the types of illnesses and what they do in general that doctors are not testing for or not looking at, and patients don't know what to say or act or ask. They rely on the dignity and hopefully the intelligence of the person diagnosing them. And in most cases, it may not be the major thing is time. So if you know you have 30 minutes of time or 15, you go in with a plan. If he doesn't have one, you need to explain to him exactly how your medications have been acting, considering your condition and what they're supposed to do. And you should learn that by studying each and every medication before you even take it. This audiovisual will give you examples of every medication that's used for both mental disabilities, from A through Z and the deepest, darkest depths. And then you'll be hearing it from the person, me, Chester Phillips, who'll be explaining those things to you in such a way that I know you'll agree with me because it'll hit your heart. It'll be something you said to yourself or God and no one else, but yet I said it to you and I hit you in a spot which tells you I've been there. And I'm talking to people from all ages to please call me. And I want to put together a uh, corporation, nonprofit, based upon the funding, the uh, application of whatever is necessary in computers, computer knowledge, computer programming, whatever skills that you, as a chronic person who will both own and manage and be the ones who actually fund our own program, because there's enough of us that we can give pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters on a daily basis, which you bring in multi-millions of dollars, in which you could be put in with proper policy and understanding with there's everything from A through Z thought of on how to handle that particular case with policies that I, because of my background and licensing, will set as founder and foundation manager for the integrity and trust and honor of people who cannot afford Medicare or other means of um, getting good medical help, and maintaining it will be something that they'll be interested to know that Social Security was a good idea, but many of other people's have undermined it, and so someone has to initiate it on the part of the very people that are being affected. Those that have insurance, those that don't, those that are Medicare, disability, and so on. It won't last forever. So housing needs, electrical needs sometimes, maybe a wheelchair, or proper understanding of what their thing is. We can have interactions with both myself, as licensed as a PA, and in paramedical medicine for years, and 39 years in total in medicine, doing surgical interventions, replacing hearts and lungs and livers. I've been there. And I've also been on the other side of the fence, which is, by the way, part of the title. Two sides of the fence of chronic illness and its domains. And we find out that doctors do not treat the actual patient because they do not treat his mind, body, and his soul all at one time. That's the way that God heals. That's the way that old medicine was. We investigated what we didn't know, we studied it, we gave options and choices, and we did it. And if we had to learn about it, we learned about it, but we got that patient an answer. We didn't just look at him, take his pulse, say your blood pressure is high, and try another 4 times to decide on what might get my blood pressure down. Well, I'm not always looking like I look right at the moment, and I'm not always right here in the chair. This hurts for me to sit. My spine has degenerative disease all the way up and down. All my facets are gone. So I have a flopping or flipping. I have external nerves that go to different organs, which have an effect on my intestinal system because I have diverticulosis. And I've had 2 episodes of major surgery with tubes and IVs, and been in the 911 calls more times than I can count or pay for. And it wasn't my fault. It was due to the medications and the combinations without the looking at the serum levels of those particular things and doing proper follow up. The follow up they provided was something I could not afford, nor could I manually or dexterously do well. I was having problems and still am with short term memory loss. So I record things, everything that I do every day from the time I get up to the time I go to bed. And I download things down onto CD. And I'll show you things about me that just prove the fact of who I am and what I'm trying to do. And if you believe in me, you'll give me a call. And call the number 503-984-3564. That's my cell. Or try 503-496-1000. That's a hotel. Room 146, Chester P. Filips. Room 146. 503-984-3564. Cell or hotel room 503-496-1000. Room 146. And call me. Email me at Chester, Chester, dot Filips, 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 okay? So Chester dot Filips, the number 2. So Chester dot Filips 2 at mail.com, mail.com, and get back to me that way, okay? And I'll try to get this out onto YouTube, try and figure this out.